Now, on the Triple M Facebook page this morning, not on the show last night, I just saw photos of JB. Now, you know, we get on with JB okay. We put up with him for 6 hours on a Saturday and a few hours on a Friday.
Longer than that.
And then, you know, after we finish, we just go our separate ways and we come together on a Saturday again. But I can't believe someone from an opposition would come in here.
Yes.
And I saw Dermott just about pole drive him over his knee.
Not quite that. But
and I saw the Chief sitting back chortling and laughing.
Yes.
Gary, you were just sitting there giggling.
I was really laughing.
Damo, you were just...
I did nothing.
You were in shock.
What would I have done?
Well, someone, I think
Zero.
at
I would have liked
times...
to have been able to help, but I just wasn't going to have one impact
Look,
on
there's
that.
a box over there that's unravelling. We can't have that. We can't have
it's a good point
the
you make,
FM
Spud.
boys, someone from an AM station, come in here and someone at least show
Fly
a little
the
bit of
flag,
angst.
Spud.
But it's not my strong suit, physicality, Danny.
I think Harry might have raised our tech manager, might have just got up off his seat, but I think that was to get out of the road in case...
What about the Chief?
You make a very good point,
The
Spud.
Chief.
Well,
The Chief
what
should
it
have...
is more of a reflection on who was getting pummeled.
No, I think we're a team, mate.
Well, I tell
and you don't... There's forced friendships, we know that.
Yeah, there is.
But at Triple M here, between the hours of such and such and such and such, we stick together.
We're a team, and I tell you what a team doesn't do. Doesn't make prank phone calls to one of their key members through the week and really embarrass them, if that's what your idea of a team is.
Yep. I'm with you,
Oh,
Gary, on this one.
That's the
I
boss.
tell you.
Are you having a go at the boss, Gary?
Why? I
Gary,
just can't believe it.
You know me fairly well. You know that,
I consider us close.
and it's not a matter of if I get even, it is when.
Exactly right.
And I will take 3 weeks off work.
Yep.
I will go into undercover espionage type setups.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to explain what's going to happen to our CEO, but he might be going to a meeting one day and, his wheels might be chocked or something. You know, he might be full
Hey,
of
I've
bricks.
seen you in action, Spud. I know
You've
exactly
seen,
how you
you've
get
seen
revenge.
1,000 dozen eggs, maybe just sort of, maybe a little bit of a fish head under the seat.
Wouldn't
You know,
happen.
when you wind the seat up and then a hot day.
Wouldn't happen at
Bit of
the
anchovy.
Geelong Footy Club. I tell you what, the way they're going.
What about some prawn tails in the air vent? You know,
Spud,
just before a hot
I
day.
think you just park yourself out the front of his house, and when he parks in, just unload about 15 dozen in your finest style.
And if he just sort of walking down the street one day and he wakes up staring at the sky, what hit me?
Yeah.
I think you'll know.
Exactly
You think
right.
you'll know who's been around.
Gary, don't deflect off
Yeah,
Spud's
but anyway,
original
getting
point.
back to that,
Oh,
I'm
hey, I'm
disappointed,
not
Gary.
deflecting.
When you were the captain of Melbourne,
Disappointed.
If a Stephen Tingay was under siege from someone,
Yep.
did you ever wander over and help him out or just leave him alone?
Don't ever make the mistake of putting yourself in the Stephen Tingay
Stephen
category.
Stretch?
There are players. What? I'll tell you the answer. There are some times on the training track where you'd look at a player and you'd think he needs straightening up, this bloke. And when he copped his whack, I didn't go running over and say, "Bad luck, mate. That shouldn't happen." I tend to think, "Got your right whack," and that's
Gary,
what I was thinking last night.
I think you were showing up last night for the leader that you
It was
actually are.
disappointing.